Look, I mean, there's so many things to enjoy. It's been an incredible couple of days. But yeah, for me, there's the really exciting parts. The fact that we're explaining some new concepts, if you like, to a range of people who are actually really receptive to them, who have been looking for ways to articulate them themselves. And we're able to assist them with that and really bring together people who are different parts of the conversation. I've been just fascinated to meet many of the speakers and many of the delegates who are, I think, in some ways siloed in the opportunity to speak, particularly across sectors. And when we talk about the different ways that Palladium has come together as an organisation and the different organisations that we've brought together, I still think that we're paralleling a lot of the change in the journey to positive impact. That corporate philanthropy might reflect the early days of development, and the corporate social responsibility stuff is the burgeoning development market, the burgeoning kind of will to do good. And here we are now in such an incredibly difficult period politically, where we're seeing the apex of business and government come together, of doing good and making money coming together to create enduring social and economic value. I mean, this is the exciting thing about the summit. Look, we've got to get the word out. This is it. The number of speakers that I've spoken to, or the number of delegates here that I've spoken to, where we've posed roughly the same question. And Nico Debenham said it so beautifully. You get out and do it. With the big double hand point, it's great. And so we've got to get the word out. We've got to tell people, and we've got to be able to articulate and advocate. And that goes, speaking internally, that goes for every single one of us. If we're on a project in the furthest flung parts of the world, we have to be able to articulate and advocate what we're trying to do. Look, I think that is a valid question. How do we see it playing out? Because it's not a sales product that we would have been able to use in the past. There is a messiness that goes with it. I think Alonso said really well in his opening presentation yesterday that the strategies that we need to use now, or the concepts that we need to wrap our head around, deal with the messiness of reality. And what we're dealing with now is not a standard, well, you need a balanced scorecard, you need a strategy execution premium process, you need a capacity development program, you need a new governance program. We're dealing at the intersection of a whole lot of really messy things. We're also dealing with a lot of people who have goodwill and who have a great drive to do things well. But like every great change, needs guidance, and I think that's where we can go with this articulation of positive impact. I guess one of the things we also need to recognise is that as an organisation, Palladium doesn't have a long history of marketing and sales and direct PR. And so for the team that's put this together, the team that we've worked with, it's in many ways it's new ground for our executive. And so we want to say thank you to them, and say thank you to EMS team, to the Torpedo Factory guys, to Sanjay and the Life Media guys for helping us get down that articulation road.